It is absolutely possible to feel deep peace no matter what is going on outside of us. I know because I've gotten to that point where it doesn't matter how bad life gets out there. In here, I feel okay. And I've been through a lot of trauma. In the last 3 years, I have left my church, my entire identity, which was 38 years, every Sunday, every day of my life, living, eating, breathing, sleeping, thinking about it all the time, which has been probably the hardest thing. After I left church, about, I would say 9-10 months after, my daughter died. She passed away in our pool. And that's been devastating and traumatic in many ways. That all happened during COVID. It's a trifecta in my life, which has been wonderful. And yet I find myself at an extremely beautiful and peaceful place. I feel incredibly okay with where I am and who I am and with what I believe and what's happened to me. People ask me a lot, how do you feel so peace? How are you so strong? How are you doing this? And that's a loaded question. There's so many things. For the past several years, like before I left church or anything, I started really on a personal development mission. I became obsessed with self-development and self-help and all the things, and I read all the books and did all the research and wrote a book myself, and even got to the point where I created a course about teaching mindfulness and meditation and how to really get into your deepest, darkest fears and be okay with them. And the day after I finished recording my course, my daughter drowned. The timing was not ideal. However, since then, I have used the lessons that I taught in the course and that I basically made for myself to feel at peace. And the bottom line is, the very number one thing is that you've got to come to a place where you love yourself no matter what. You've got your own back. You can look in the mirror and be okay with who you are, where you are, what you believe, how you're feeling. You can become okay with feeling not okay. You can dig into the pain and lean into it and allow yourself to feel all the feelings. You have to feel in order to heal. And there's so much more I could say about this, but it's going to have to wait for another post because I'm running out of time. Yeah.